right for 1111 being that it's a thinner, you want to say veil?
Okay, good. I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, what it is, Sandy, it's really to do, and I was going to bring this up, and this is why I like this information sharing. All right, who knows why in the last 2 years, I hate to say, the veil has been thinning completely. Who's been seeing this in their own lives, I'm afraid, and I've been getting a lot of calls, which has been kind of driving me crazy. They're just seeing more activity in their house, or worse, you know, they're seeing more ghosts or something's weird going on, and a lot of people are experiencing far more extraterrestrial stuff in their lives. Have you been noticing that? All right, and yeah, I'm afraid because the veil is thinner. And that is another thing about the dimensional shift. That veil has to be thin for that transmutation of energy to be part of our world, all right, our existence. Sage does not work. It never did, quite frankly. Not as it did long time ago. I'm talking about 1800. Sage does not work. And I will give you now, if you want, and I will upload this. And I thought I had, I guess I didn't. All right, this is what you do, and this is really part of the psychic protection class I'll be teaching, probably in January. And this is who believes that you can stop negative? Who believes that you can actually prevent negative forces coming into your existence? Okay, good. If you don't, that's okay. Now, what I want you to do is the only thing that I've seen that stops it, and it won't stop good spirits, okay? So it won't expel them. It's the negative spirits. So what I need you to do is to go and get 4 tumblers. Now this is the psychic protection thing. 4 tumblers or 4 glasses of water about this big. Not 8 ounces, 12 ounces, I would say, okay? And I want you to fill them up with water, and I want you to go and get sea salt, okay? Not regular salt, sea salt. And I want you to take 2 tablespoons of sea salt and dissolve it in each of the glasses. But as you're dissolving it, I want you to say, you can say a prayer or just say, please protect me and everybody in this house or this abode from any kind of evil or negative forces, and you dissolve it while you're saying. Do your own words, I don't care, all right? But what you have to do after it's dissolved, okay? Now, you do realize it takes 21 days to make a habit or get rid of a habit, right? So you need at least 30 days, and I even say 60 days for this, because this is something totally different. So what you need to do is, you've got a weird shaped house, haven't you? It's not straight. It's kind of more oblong, but it's kind of weird oblong.
Yeah.
You can't play with me, now you know. So basically, what you need to do is on the same level, okay? You need to put it in the 4 corners, extreme corners of the house, okay?
What if you have different levels?
Put it on one level.
Only one? Either level works.
Either level, top, bottom, whatever. But on the extreme 4 levels, I mean the same level, but extreme corners of the house. Now, let me tell you something that happened to me. Now, obviously, I do readings. I do this 24/7, and I'm not kidding, 24/7. All right? Doing readings and teaching on God knows what else. So sometimes something will seep in. So one day, I mean, I knew something was not right. And then suddenly I went into, went to sleep, and the bed near my head, it depressed like this much. And I thought, oh gosh, you know, that was a weird dream. And I have dreams in dreams in dreams, so I don't know what's awake. So I thought, no, I am awake, and there's something. And I said, oh God, that was a dream. And no, not even a second later, the bed, while I was fully awake, went down and went up. I jumped out of there. I don't care. I know I deal with them, but I jumped out of that bed. Okay, and I just said, okay. And the day before that, what happened, and I didn't think anything of it, and we hadn't experienced an earthquake. There were 2 glass doors to the shower. And I went into the bathroom that morning, and I thought, there's something different here. And I didn't, you know, when you see something every day and you don't, something's different, but you don't know. And I went in, and the shower doors looked different. I said, that doesn't look as if it's right. And I just kind of shrugged it off, went out, and as soon as I walked out, it shattered. Not one, but both doors shattered the glass. And from here to there, the glass shattered. All right, and luckily I didn't get hit. But what are the odds? That's kind of strange, right? So I didn't think anything of it. And then that happened that night, with the bed going down. I jumped out and I was grabbing glasses and water and seesaw. And I don't care, 2 o'clock in the morning, I was putting it all over the place. And I did it for about 60 days to 90 days. Now, the thing is, especially in the summer, do not let it go beyond half, or even a quarter is the tops. So what you do is take a jug of water and then fill it with salt and, you know, do the whole thing. So if it's 4, you need 8 teaspoons or tablespoons rather, not teaspoons, tablespoons of salt, and then fill it up. Do not move it away. Now, it works, I'm telling you. And I hate to say it, if you've got grandchildren or children who are really intuitive, like they love the autistic children. These ones I'm seeing, I'm calling them energy children, pure energy. They are so incredibly far advanced from any of them, okay? And we'll go into that in a minute. But basically, I want you to do it for at least 30 days. If you can't do, good luck. I don't want any calls coming back on me. But it's 30 to 60 days to 90. Energy is so vital that if you have something that's negative, and I have to say it could be a mate or somebody around you, but quite frankly, it does clear that out too. And they will be cantankerous. And by the way, I am not kidding. If you're going to do this, put something heavy against, like this, put it in the corner, and then put something heavy. Because guess what? They're going to move it, they're going to tip it, they'll even levitate it out. And, yeah, they will. Seriously. You haven't heard of some of the stories. If it's really bad, but they will. And you don't know what they've done to children. If it's negative. So you do need, especially if you move into a new place, do it. First thing you do. Because you don't want somebody else's bad, negative, or energy. And it's not here to scare you, I'm just giving you something. All right, so put something heavy, a plant, or if you don't want somebody to know about it, shove a plant out there so they don't know what's behind. Okay?
So there's only 2 questions. One, is it okay to move it back into place if they've moved it?
Yeah, make sure you do. That's why if you put something heavy against it, they can't move it.
Okay.
But they will tip it, they will do all kinds of, if you've got a really negative spirit,